Morning guys, it is the 27th of February today. It is the 28th of February, even Jesus Christ. Losing the will to live here. It's just gone 10:30 and the Fortnite Season 8 download has just finished. I'm going to have a look at some of the first gameplay. It's the first I've looked at it. I've not really looked at any of the patch notes or what the new season's about. Obviously it's very pirate themed, very colourful. So I'm going to dive straight in and have a look at it. I do like the new setup. They've obviously reskinned all the sidebars and cleaned up down the side, so you can actually read the challenges a little bit easier. The colour pops out at a much better rate. So let's have a look. See, this is I think this is Fortnite's really their first big test since they've first started. Really, I think they've just dominated the whole battle royale, player v player market for the last year or two, really, with what they've got. Oh god, okay, brand new island. So, okay, so it's very much jungle themed and pirate themed. As you can see, the colour palettes has been upgraded by quite a lot, so you can see the textures and the colour is of a much higher standard, which is probably why the download took about 45 minutes to render today. Yeah, I was saying they've dominated the market really. They've not really had much competition up until most recently when the new Apex games just been launched and people are kind of sort of jumping on the bandwagon with that. So this is their first really big test to try and keep people involved with the game. I don't know if it's started to wane on me or not just yet. But yeah, enough of that for now. We'll have a quick look at the map anyway. So, as you can see, there's a huge volcano over here where Wailing Wood used to be. That obviously, over the last few days, we've seen the wood start to burn up and char. Obviously, that must be the reason for that. Let's have a good look inside, shall we? I wonder if you can go in the lava. It probably kills you, doesn't it? I imagine. It's so strange though, seeing the map, how it's just been upgraded more and more each season, how it's added new things. Oh, there's a pirate ship down there as well. And they've kept the snow as well. That is really odd. I thought they would have got rid of the snow. So they're going to keep 3 death seconds, so they've got the desert section, the beach section, the snow section, and then obviously to the regular map gameplay in there as well. Okay, let's see if we can pop inside here. Right, okay, so it's similar to the old Loot Lake when they had the rifts there in the what they're called now, the hotspots there anyway, when it used to be burned up by the upcoming tide, I think it is, something like that anyway. But you can get in here. So we've got a Game of Thrones style chest, thrown even, with some chests on it. Okay, let's see if we can find any weapons. That's me dead anyway. First look didn't look too bad. I don't know if I like that new skin, you know. It's very Deadpool-esque, but they've sort of bulked it up armour-wise. So yeah, like I said, I've not really read the Epic Game notes for the patch on this one. I think it's, from what I'm aware, it's their biggest upgrades to date. It took about 45 to 50 minutes on my internet connection to download, which is, I haven't got the best internet connection. It's not just because I assume that they would take a bit of time and a bit of a battering today. Imagine all the kids are probably called in sick to school or pretending to be sick this morning to their mums, and I have neglected to tell them that the new season's out, because they gave the battle pass away free this month as well. It just means that a lot of kids can probably get away with not telling them about the new season when it comes out, so they won't have to beg for, you know, a tenner to get themselves a few V-Bucks to buy the new battle pass and a couple of skins. So they've been quite generous with that as well. I think they had to be, really, like I said, to kind of keep people interested in the game, because a lot of people were starting to leave and wane towards other games like Apex especially, which is, I've not played myself yet. People are telling me it's much better than this. Right, I'm going to dive in this time and see if we can actually do some bits and bobs and actually have a look for a couple of new weapons. I've heard rumblings that there's a couple of new weapons being introduced into the game today as well. I don't know what they are either. If I do find out what they are, obviously you'll see them first as well. Right, let's have a look. Let's smash our way down to the hilltop. It's been nice and quiet there, so we can actually open up all the chests. This hill, when I first started playing the game, was the #1 place I used to go to. I have no idea why. There's literally only like 2 chests there, but I think it's because it's quite quiet, so I can actually load up and take stock. Because I'll be honest, I'm not that great at building. I don't know how all these bloody kids like smash like buildings up like they get, like there's no tomorrow. They can build quicker than any builder I know. Ah, so this is new as well. Okay, so it's like a... Oh, what is this? Let's take a look at this. Oh, let's build. Right, okay. So it's... So the house has been converted a little bit from the bottom up to a lookout station, maybe? Or some kind of pirate ship. Let's see if we can get up there. Look. Consume. Ah, so you can just use the apples from the trees as well now. Or was that just a glitch? Was that just a glitch? It probably was just a glitch, wasn't it? Alright, let's see if we can get up here a bit. Let's see what's going on. Oh, no way, look at this! So you can you take it off? Oh dear. Alright. So how do you enter cannon? You are having a laugh! Look at this! That is... it's ridiculous! You can't even redeploy or anything. What the hell is that shit? Right, okay, that's quite funny. Let's go and do that again. Well, I think I'm gonna guess, right. One of the issues with the game that a lot of people were saying originally, before they started introducing things like rifts and the bikes and the planes, was that the mobility of the game, because obviously it's quite a large map, and if you get stuck, you know, south of even where I am, getting up to, you know, the middle of the into the circle can sometimes be a bit difficult. I don't know if that's going to happen now. I'm kind of interested to see how well covered you are inside the cannon, whether or not you can kind of just hide in there, I guess. So if there's other people around, they wouldn't see you, and then you could sort of just batter away. I wonder if it... Does it damage people as well? Because you kind of go into a cannonball. Should I fire myself into the house, see what happens? Ah, and the cannon shot right back as well. Okay, let's have a look. Right, steer cannon again, let's have a look. So, push to tap or code. Okay, so like the trolley, you can ride it like the trolley. And you can fire. Okay. Okay. Right. Let's see how much damage these do. Okay, let's try again. Right, so it does do a fair bit of damage as well. Right, let's get inside again. Right, let's shoot ourselves into this house and see how we get on. Right, here we go. Oh god, where am I going? Quick, go! Ah, so it does do a bit of damage as well. Oh, it is pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. It is pretty cool. So what you could potentially do... Alright, let's can we pick it up? Is it finished? No, it's still going. Right, so what you could potentially do is see how far we can go off this lift. I'm not playing anymore. I just want to play with the cannon. Where's it gone? There we go. This is genius. Right, here we go. Let's see how far we can go. Boom. Oh, where are we going? That is so mental. It's ridiculous. You can't really steer yourself either. But you can build? that'll be interesting to see whether or not you can lay stuff down. If you can lay bills down while you're coming down on some, that would be really useful. Alright. Let's see if we can find some people, see if anything else is changed in the game. Yeah, so first impressions are they've obviously put a lot of work into it. You can see it does look a lot sharper. I do like the new menu in the new map. So down the side, obviously, you can see all the new challenges for this first week and the daily challenges and the bits and bobs. They've updated the text to make it pop a little bit more, made it a lot easier. I do like as well the fact that now when you go onto the side menu, you can see your challenges a lot better without having to go into the start menu or the options menu as it's called now. That's pretty handy. I wonder if they've got any new weapons. I'm still, apart from the cannon though, I haven't really seen any new weapons just yet. Okay, so these forts, I bet they're kind of dotted all around the map. What are they called? Pilot cargo, is that? Let's see. Pilot camps. Okay. So yeah, they're going to be dotted all around the map, kind of in the same way that the outposts were. So, oh yeah, I have noticed I've got rid of the planes as well. Then, so they're no longer a thing. It doesn't look like they're in the game anymore. Which I don't actually. When I was playing online with someone, one of my friends online the other day, he did say that they were getting rid of them, even though one of the I don't know how to put it. The higher ups at Epic did really like them, but I think a lot of people complained about sort of. They're sometimes a bit overpowered. They sort of slowed the game down a bit. People could hide away a little bit easier. So I don't know. I don't really know. I don't really have an opinion on them. To be honest with you, I didn't really mind them. I didn't really use them too much. If I'm honest with you. Well, there's a bit going on down here. So see if we can third party. It does look a lot cleaner and crisper. I don't know if it's just because I'm looking for it, but it does look like there's a lot less popping from the distance, and it does look a lot crisper and tidier. So I don't know if they've done a bit of an upgrade on the graphics as well on there, which I assume they would. I mean, they had enough time for the season to get it off. Oh god. Yeah, there you go. There's my building schools for you. Right, no more materials death. Where was that guy from? Was it over the side? Okay, I'm so dead. When I'm broadcasting as well, I only have the one microphone, which is plugged into one earpiece, so I don't really get the surround sound, which makes it a little bit more difficult to be able to hear upcoming enemy threats, I guess. Right, let's have another look again. Should we have a look at the item store as well today, see what's in there? I wish I was better at this game. Terrible. Do you know what? I don't actually know if I'm just absolutely terrible or some of these kids are just absolutely outrageously good. Because I seem to get scoped from out of nowhere quite a lot. Not with a sniper rifle, with like assault rifles from 100 odd yards sometimes, right in the head every time. And well, I'll be honest with you, I am not that good, baby. Okay. Right, Gorm face. It's a bit like Cole Pilkington. Oh yeah. Shark Boy. There used to be a wrestler in TNA called Shark Boy. I think he's a bit of a cult hero now. I never used to watch TNA, but I do watch quite a lot of WWE and a lot of videos about wrestling. I've seen some videos of him. New pickaxe. See, I think the idea of a pickaxe was to actually cut things down. What are you cutting down with a rusty old pot and a boot? See, at least that's like metal, and it looks sharp on the wingtips. New dance. Again, pirate fiends. Nothing too special about that. These, oh my god, I've got a serious issue with these skins because they're so similar to the default skins that you get given when you start the game, and they're just trying to push like bloody extra crap on you like this, like, oh, she's wearing a green top this time and her trousers are a slightly different colour, and you expect to pay 800 V-Bucks for it. I mean, 800 V-Bucks, what's that? That's like £8. Who the hell is going to pay that? What mentalist is ever going to pay that? It's ridiculous. Just realised as well, in the wrong servers. Let's have a look. Let's put that back to... There we go. Right, let's have another bash at this, shall we? If anyone does enjoy the video, having a first look at this, like I said, this is the first video I've posted on my channel, to be fair. Give it a like or leave a comment just so I know what you'd like me to improve on, if there's anything you'd like me to see before, if any other games you'd like me to play. I'm really using this video as a bit of a test, really, to see how well my software works at the moment and how well I'm suited to broadcasting, I guess. I haven't done anything like this before, so we'll give it a go. Why not, eh? There's a few Fortnite streamers that I do watch. I don't watch Ninja. I think he's how do I describe him? A bit of a knob. He likes to moan and complain about little kids killing him, and he moans at everyone's stream sniping and all sorts of crap, which is just absolute bollocks. He right, let me just drop down here. I've seen videos of his before, clips of his before, where somebody just killed him outright, and he just moans and cries, and he gets people banned for no reason, just because he got killed, and he thinks he's like entitled. He's a little whinging little bitch. So, yeah, don't like him. I do watch Tensor. I think some of his videos are funny. I don't think he takes himself too seriously, really, and I think he has a lot of fun with the game, which is what it's meant to be all about. You're meant to, like, you know, you play these games to have fun, have a laugh, and actually enjoy them, and actually use the game for your benefit. So I've seen a couple of videos where he's got people that he's who are following him to... Oh god, I'm dead. Hello. Hello. He's got people that are following him to intensely, I think, stream from him, really, and join his videos. So what he'll do is he got, oh god, what did he know? He got, I think, about 60 odd people to jump into his game, all wear the same outfit, and had like an army of people, which, to be honest with you, in a solo game would be absolutely friggin' hilarious to see 60 or 70 people all ganged up together just after one person, just on a swarm like locusts. I love that. So yeah, so he's pretty good as well. But yeah, like I said, I thought I'll give it a try myself. It's a bit difficult because I've not really planned it. I just got up this morning and thought I'd have a bit of a bash in it, and I haven't really wrote anything down or planned things, but whereas I'm quite conscious about, you know, what I'm saying and doing to a degree. Right, here we go. I'll probably wrap this first video up in about 7 minutes or so, make it nice, even half an hour. Like I said, just as a bit of a test. If anyone does stumble across this and does like it, if you can give us a like and a comment, just so I know you've enjoyed the content. As I put some more videos up, I will probably get a little bit more leery and a bit more... I do like to swear a bit, but I'm going to try and keep it clean this first one. Okay, let's drop down in the snow. And then we'll have a look at the island after. So, it doesn't look like there's been much improvement onto this side of the island. I think they've kind of left it alone a bit. I mean, it is fairly new. Drift sports are still active, which I'm quite surprised about. I thought they were only very limited, so I thought they'd be out the door by now. So surprise. I'm not really a fan of them either. I think they're a little bit overpowered. Just if if people can use them and use them well, then they really use them effectively. I guess the best way to put it is. Right. But we're gonna take it. I've never ever thought about playing with a keyboard or mouse either. People seem to love doing that one. I think it's. Do you know what? I don't know how people do it in a way. I mean, the mouse. I mean, it must be a lot easier for aiming and be able to like pinpoint people and getting headshots and stuff like that. No question. But to use a keyboard to actually control yourself rather than like a joystick, I think it's really odd. I do find it a little bit difficult sometimes to aim with the controller. I've adjusted my settings so many times. I've put the touch to heavy. I've put it to lighter. I still seem to miss quite a lot of shots even with the auto assist. So it's something I'm trying to work on still. Any suggestions? I am more than happy to hear them. Right, well, doesn't look like there's anyone over here. Just quite surprised when this place came out. I was really surprised more people didn't land here, especially as it was a hot drop. This was, I think, near enough, because there was so much loot here. And I think they were trying to build a similar place to Tilted Towers when they first did it, to get people involved and get people here, but it just didn't really work. I wonder if they're going to keep this place different as well now into the summer. Like I said earlier, I've only got one AP, so I know there's a chest around here somewhere, but I can't pinpoint it. So, oh god damn it! Where is this? Oh, look a white turd. Right, this is my new mission now. I want to find this frigging chest. Oh, sod ya, whatever. Didn't want it anyway. Right, let's take this redeploy because I might need it. Boom. That one, Jesus. One of the things I do quite enjoy about this game is that everyone's got their own style and their own loadout and their own idea about what the best weapons are and what to use. You know, a lot of people use the pump and SMG tactic. We have the pump and the SMG to follow it up, which is great if you're. I think, you know, if you're a really good builder, I think it's not the perfect strategy because it's good to get close to people without taking any damage, and actually be able to finish them quickly. If you can get close to people, it's great. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a great builder, so I tend to prefer assault rifles as to kind of attack from distance and keep people away. The only problem with that again though is that if people are good at building and they've got some meds on them, that it can be hard to kind of finish them off. So you can look at it two ways. Okay, oh, there's someone over here. There's another outpost over here as well. I wonder if the planes are gone. Don't know what they are. Oh, speakers. Well, there's no planes here anymore, so it does look like they've been bolted. That guy over there dropped down. Oh, there he is. Right, go on then. Let me show you how good I am at this game. Just take this guy to the clean shower. I'm so good at this game. Good I am. Bloody hell, what a load of crap. I think I got a bit lucky there. I don't think he was very good. I think had I been a bit... Had he been a bit better, sorry, I think I'd have probably lost there, if I'm perfectly honest with you. Dead lucky. Right, let's take that. Brilliant. Absolutely, yeah, so there's the other side of the coin. There's classic Paddy in action there. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh my god. I don't believe it. Oh, go, 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 go. Oh my god. Absolute shite. I was playing online with a guy the other day, and we were taking the rifts. I think they were down like by here somewhere where you kind of drop off the edge a little bit onto a rift. And he jumped down and drifted away, and I jumped and just jumped straight into the sea like a twat. Absolute clumsy as hell. Oh, I need some bandages now. Where's it? Oh. Alright, bandages, please. Please, please, please. Video's 32 minutes in, so I'll probably end it after this video. Like I said, if anybody does enjoy the video, having a look around, or they want me to do any more videos, and you can witness some more terrible British gameplay from Fortnite, then you're more than welcome to. I'll happily play other games as well. Just as poor at FIFA. One of my favourite pastimes to do is actually play FIFA while I'm intoxicated, as it's quite fun. I need to move quick again now. I've just noticed something on the map. What is that? We'll go and find out as we go past it. Oh, right, okay. Do you know, it did look like that on the minimap, but I wasn't sure. So it tells you now where the supply drops are. That's good. I do like that. I'm not gonna lie, I do like that. That is a handy bit of kit. Oh god, I don't want to take that. Alright, let's have a look. Let's swap that out. That is, yeah, I think I quite like that. That is quite handy because sometimes when they drop down, you kind of get them lost because the terrain is so uneven. You can kind of get them lost sometimes, so that is handy. It also means that other people will be able to see them, so I think it will result in a lot more conflict. which is good. It's what the game's all about. Unless you like to hide in the bush, which I do. Just look a bit quick because there's only 8 people left. It looks quiet around here. There's got to be a couple of bit of hiding. Where would they be? Do you reckon everyone probably would have went to the new areas, wouldn't they? So they're probably coming across on the other side. There's another supply drop. Is that on the map? Yeah, it is. So I'm going to talk this myself there. So yeah, the new supply drop is on the map as well, which we're just seeing coming down just in front of us. God. Let's hide ourselves away a little bit. Running around in plain sight. Could do with a little bit more mats actually. This will be a very unexpected win. Obviously, as this is the first time I'm broadcasting on here, it is a little bit more difficult to speak and play. I'm sure we'll get used to that as time goes on. But if we manage to get a win out of this, that would be hilarious. Especially as I don't win that many games either. Alright, okay. Okay, I don't know where that came from. Stay still. Supply drop's been taken, so there was somebody here a few moments ago. Where was that from? Okay, there. There it is. Oh, just missed him by a centimetre. Let's go. There he is. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, he's trying to trap me. Little kid. Yeah. See, so I think you get an idea there from my building skills, my aiming skills. Didn't even get one shot off on him, but that's the first look at the new map on Fortnite. If anyone wants to watch any more content, please let me know. And I'll see you around. Thanks for watching.